It's so soft.
Good morning, everyone. It's the day after. We actually played a little hooky yesterday, and I took the kids out to this little apple festival that we found out about. And surprisingly enough, it being an apple festival, there was not a lot of apple stuff. So it was okay. It was a nice outing. And so we came back and we just kind of rested the rest of the day. But because of that, there's a lot of stuff that has to get done today. So for today, I've got a few things on the list that I'm going to be working on, and I'm just going to bring you along. My son's already up, and I'm going to start making breakfast and hopefully have a productive Sunday. So right now, this is the current state of things. It's pretty bad. Everything just gets dumped in here sometimes, and I just have to deal with it whenever I can. The good thing is that it has a door, and I can just step away from it. But this is just not good for me mentally because I have to have stuff in order. And I'd love to have just a really nice setup here. But for right now, I just have to use what I got. And, I got like bins and this little cabinet here. Here's my little workstation thing. I got more bins down there. Just stuff that I've been accumulating. I just come in here and just drop it. I found my sewing machine the other day and I was very excited about it. I did my first little project in this house with my sewing machine. I absolutely love sewing. It's something that brings me so much joy. And so I'm kind of glad that I was able to do that. However, I will say the little thread holder up here broke. And this is the only one that I can use. And in order to thread my bobbins, it is a huge pain in the butt. Because I don't have the thing that goes up here. I can't put it up. I can't put a little thread thing up here. So I don't know if there's like a replacement part for that, or I'm not sure what to do. So threading the bobbin with this thread for my latest project it took way too long, and it was very frustrating because it just would not spin like it should. But that's something that I need to figure out. However, just got some other stuff in here. I've got stuff to make over, thrifted items. I've just got stuff on the shelves. It's a whole hot mess. And I've got like just random like paperwork everywhere, just stuff thrown in. And my little filing cabinet that I got unpacked, and it was stored for all these years. It would be nice if I can just start throwing away paperwork and putting like files and documents and just important stuff kind of like in here, just that I keep track of. I usually keep like, let's just say like utility bills for like a year, and then I chuck them or whatever. So that kind of stuff, that's what I want to do here. I don't know if I'm going to get to it. So at least laundry's going, and I just have to clean up. This place is just a mess, and I'm not going to like get it spick and span. I'm just going to tidy and wipe things down just to where I need them. At least I figured out what I'm going to make for dinner. I had the kids vote on it. So 2 out of 3 older kids voted for this, so I'm going with that. And just kind of set things up and get started. All right, so my daughter and I worked for a few hours in the office, and this is all the trash. This is all old documents, just like we even found like old school year stuff for the kids that we didn't need anymore, homework assignments. It's been so crazy all the time, nonstop, that I didn't even get a chance to kind of clean out the stuff that was in the cottage that we've had accumulating there for a while. Because of the build, it's just go, go, go. And, you know, my mind couldn't take doing all this all the time. But I really needed to clean out all the stuff that we didn't need anymore. So far, so good. We took 2 bags of trash out, all paperwork. And then we still have a long way to go, but this is a good start. And the good thing is that I finally started filling this stuff in. So at least there's, you know, a sense of just organization, and I still have some stuff to do. There's still a pile above here, like business receipts and old bills that we've paid and stuff that still haven't been, you know, put in here and kind of separated. So that I still have to do, but at least I got something started. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I've got I still have 3 piles of that stuff to go through, but we're down quite a bit, and I was able to organize all of my home decor magazines and catalogs and stuff that I like to keep around. Just, it always makes me feel better to look at them and gather inspiration from them. So I always have like different magazines. So I kept those. Those are all nicely stacked, and yeah, so at least that got done. I'm almost done with the kitchen. I have these 2 pots right here boiling water though, because we haven't had hot water in, I think, over a week now, about 7-8 days. And so I have to give the baby a bath now that I'm done with the kitchen, and so I have to boil some water for her. So basically I put this one with a little bit of cold water in her like tub, and then I mix the other one to kind of rinse her off afterwards. And then I come back down here and do it again all over for me, because I usually end up taking a really late shower, and I don't like having to go all the way to the cottage to take a shower like the kids do during the day. I've got the dining room cleaned. I've got most of the island cleaned. I've got the living room tidied up. I swept everywhere. Let's see. I'm just waiting on the water to boil also for my baby's bottles. I sterilize her bottles still. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to some like clothes to fold, but I do have to iron the kids' clothes for tomorrow before I go to bed. I like to make sure that they have their clothes ready before I go to sleep. And then I still have to wash their bottles for school, like their water bottles and stuff. So that's what's left. My water is boiling. Hold on. So I am just about done. But I just sat here for a second to close our video out. So unfortunately, I did not get the curtain rods again. Our task in the office just took way too long, and I'm glad I was able to purge a ton of stuff that I didn't need anymore and start organizing stuff, because that's the kind of stuff that kind of just gets in my head, and it's like I have to get it organized or I'm just not gonna function, right? A lot of stuff done, but not everything. Tomorrow I got to start editing these videos, so I'm going to sit down in the office for a while, put these things together, and hopefully we can get, a few days ahead of time as far as like filming and stuff, so that once October 1st rolls in, we're going smooth. These videos, actually, I know some of you all were concerned that these are a little bit too much for me. These are actually the videos that don't take too much, like, I guess, creativity, because basically I'm just filming myself throughout the day doing the things that I normally would do. And then I'll take breaks like this to talk to you. So these aren't that difficult to edit. As long as I get everything nice and organized, which I do on my computer, and then I just go in there and then just from, like, the beginning of the day to the end of the day, I just put the clips in order, shorten them up, and then just let them play. So I hope you all are going to enjoy the series this year. I need some rest. And there's a cricket. Way too close for comfort. That thing better not be inside. It's like the worst thing ever when there's a bug. Well, actually, that's another thing. Right now, we're dealing with a whole bunch of bugs inside our house because we don't have pest control yet. And we don't have all of the doors sealed completely. So it's unfortunate that we do get some bugs in here, and it just drives me absolutely insane. Hopefully tomorrow I'll talk to you guys more on camera, because I felt like today I didn't. I feel like today it was more like you literally like following me, seeing what I'm doing, and instead of me just kind of interjecting in between, and this is not normal. It's been kind of hard just to turn on the camera sometimes and just face it to me and then just, talk to you all. But I feel like we've done this for how long now? And a lot of you guys have been here with me from the very beginning, even. And so I feel like I know some of you. And I'm sure you probably feel the same way about me. So I'm going to stop rambling now because I need to get up. If I don't stop talking, I won't be able to get up from this couch. And again, I have to take those 2 pots on the stove up, draw my bath, take, a very uncomfortable shower tonight, and again, do it all again in the morning. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Until then, adios.